Well, here is my garden. I am by no means an expert gardener, master gardener, anything like that. I just, I'm just starting, kind of a novice, learn by doing. Suppose might as well start out with the fence. It's basically just a bunch of posts in the ground that I had lying around, and metal posts in between, because they were pretty cheap, and then some chicken wire that I buried a little ways down so they can't crawl, the little critters can't crawl underneath it. And as you can see, I kind of ran out of the chicken wire there near the end and put up the snow fence, but it seems to work. Keeps the rabbits and the deer out. The deer could jump this pretty easy, but for some reason they don't like to. I think because it's kind of a smaller area, but it works pretty good. Didn't cost much. Built myself a little gate. Didn't cost me anything. Got that in another video. I may put a link to that somewhere on this one. But the peas did really good. It's kind of late in the season, so this stuff's pretty much all done here. The peas did really good this year. I got just a stick on either end with a string, give them something to climb on. The beans did better than usual. Seen much bigger beans, but they did pretty good for this garden anyway. The lettuce and the spinach that was in here never came up, so I kind of stopped weeding it. And there's little bits here and there, but it didn't do very good. And the tomatoes did fairly good for this garden. Not great. I actually had 2 pepper plants. One of them got cut off by cutworm shortly after I planted it, but this one did pretty good. Got a couple of peppers on it. Ooh, and another one growing there. Cool. And the corn did better than last year, but obviously it's not that great. It's only about as tall as I am, and the tall ones, but it worked. I think the reason why the beans and the peas did so good this year is because last fall it was real dry, and actually dried out one of our ponds back there. And I went ahead and grabbed the truck and a shovel, and I basically dug out a bunch of this nice black dirt out of the pond, and I laid it out into the garden here, and I got probably a pretty good covering up to about where the tomatoes are. I think that really helped at least the beans and the peas, and the tomatoes are bigger than they were before, but not great. And the corn, not great. I spread a little bit of that dirt over here, but mostly it's just sand. You can see it's much more of a brown color than over there. That was really black and dark and rich. But so this is the garden. It doesn't exactly feed me, but like I said, learn by doing. And just keep practicing. I gotta probably get rid of some of these bigger weeds when I rototill in the fall here. But there it is. That's my garden.